Hi there. I'm Tim Thompson. I first came to the farm in the middle to late 70s as a photojournalist. Alaska Magazine was interested in having me do an article about the farm. I actually shot the place 3 or 4 times before I actually wrote an article on it. It became one of the consuming experiences of that time period in my life. And in fact, we were staying with Courtney's when I proposed to Eva, and that was 1980. And then at some point after that, we got close to Dave and Donna, and then I started staying there once I started coming up. And Eva, too, came back a couple times. From my own point of view, it was almost seamless. Whenever I came to the farm, I always felt really at home. I always felt that I had found the place that some part of my life had left behind. They were my second parents on the island, if you will. I was home when I was there. Every time I would come back to Washington State, I always thought of the farm. The farm really became an anchor for me. And certainly Dave and Donna were part of that anchor. In fact, our relationship was so close, Eva and I together decided that we wanted Dave and Donna to be the godparents to our son, Brandon, who we brought up to the island when he was like maybe 4 or 5 months old. And I just remember standing out in the fields and holding him and looking out and just feeling a real peace with him and within myself in this place. We also came back when Brandon and was about 5, and he and Nathan spent a lot of time together and became buddies. Again, it was just a piece fitting in. Not only was this a second home, but it was also the place that I felt closest to. And so we asked them to be his godparents. And it was always understood that if anything ever happened to us, that's where we both wanted to have our son, Brandon, be, was with Dave and Donna. A part of our lives that became a part of the lives of Dave and Donna as well. A couple of years ago, Dave and Donna came down to Seattle for a conference. They came over to see us while they were here, which they have done on many occasions as they've traveled down south. So we went out to dinner, and the thing that I remember more than anything else was that I can't recall ever laughing as much as I did that night. I can't recall enjoying being out with somebody as much as I did that night. I think the thing I remember the best is that I don't think he ever had a bad moment around me. I can never recall him being in a bad mood or unhappy. He was always upbeat, always kind. I can't think of any negative thought about him at all, at any time. He was always positive. And he was always just a pleasure to be around. I guess a lot of you feel the same way as I do. I just simply can't believe that he's gone. It just seems like David, if I went up to Game Creek right now, then he would be there. And that it would always be that way. There's no doubt where David is today, of course, even though we miss him a lot. He's now at the place where we all want to be eventually. He's now at the place where he has complete and utter peace and love and beauty around him.